1. Brentford equalizer versus Arsenal, February 2023. Ivan Toney's equalizer for Brentford against Arsenal came in the 74th minute of the match. A big build-up, starting from a free kick pass after pass, saw Ivan Toney score a goal. VAR forget to draw the offside line, and saw offside goal be given onside, which saw Arsenal drop points in a crucial title race moment. This again addressed, an apology was issued. The VAR person at the time then resigned.
Luis Diaz goal disallowed wrongfully. On September 30th, 2023, Liverpool. Before this game had gone, 6 games unbeaten, saw Luis Diaz put Liverpool in the lead against Tottenham in the 34th minute. The assistant referee, who immediately gave offside, a replay, showed Luis Diaz clearly onside, yet VAR failed to correct the call. This happened due to the VAR referee thinking the goal was given, hence he said, "Check complete." The decision was then addressed as a human error. This disallowed goal made Liverpool lose the game 2-1 and hence losing their unbeaten streak. Fans were frustrated. Polls showed over 75% of fans wanted VAR scrapped or overhauled. Bruno Fernandes wrongful red card versus Tottenham. On September 29, 2024, Manchester United faced Tottenham in a fiery clash where emotions ran high. In the 61st minute, Bruno Fernandes slid in for a challenge on James Maddison. Contact was minimal, yet the referee went straight for red. VAR intervened, reviewed the tackle, and still chose to uphold the decision. But what happened next exposed the system's flaws. Audio released after the game revealed the VAR team acknowledged it was only worthy of a yellow, but miscommunicated during the process. The red card stood on the night, costing United momentum and control of the match. Days later, the red was overturned on appeal, but by then, the damage had already been done. Fans erupted online, calling it another embarrassing blemish on VAR's already crumbling reputation. Bournemouth versus Manchester United, April 2025. On a tense April afternoon in the 2024-25 season, Manchester United traveled to face relegation-battling Bournemouth, with the top 4 race heating up. Every point mattered. In the 64th minute, Bournemouth's Justin Kluivert danced into the box and went down under minimal contact from Casemiro. The referee pointed to the spot and VAR was called in. Replays showed barely any touch. Later, a yellow card, shown to Evanilson, got overturned by VAR to a red card. A small slip caused him to fall. Brighton versus Crystal Palace, VAR draws line on wrong player. On February 11th, 2023, Brighton faced Crystal Palace in a fierce derby clash packed with tension and energy. In the 32nd minute, Pervis Estupiñán broke through and found the back of the net, putting Brighton ahead, or so everyone thought. The assistant referee flagged for offside, and VAR was called into action. But what followed was a mistake that stunned everyone. The VAR team drew the offside line, not on the last Palace defender, but on the wrong player entirely. Estupiñán, who was clearly onside, had his goal wrongly disallowed due to this basic but shocking technical error. After the game, PGMOL admitted fault, stating the wrong defender was used when drawing the offside lines. Brighton went on to draw the game 1-1, dropping crucial points in a season where they were chasing a European spot. Fans were furious. Another day, another VAR disaster, this time thanks to a line drawn in the wrong place. India versus Qatar, the goal that never was. On June 11th, 2024, Indian football stood on the edge of history. In their final World Cup qualifier, India faced Asian champions Qatar. A win or even a draw would take them to the 3rd round, something they had never achieved before. And then came the 73rd minute. With India leading 1-0, Qatar launched a desperate attack. A save from Gurpreet spilled the ball, and Qatar tapped it in. But replays told a shocking story. The ball had clearly gone out of play before the goal. The Qatari striker had brought it back in from behind the line. The goal should have never stood. Yet, the referee pointed to the center circle. No VAR, no check, no justice. India, rattled and confused, conceded again. The match ended 2-1. Qualification gone. Years of progress undone in seconds. In such a big game, no VAR was in place. Japan versus Germany, the millimeter that changed everything. On December 1st, 2022, Germany took the pitch in their final group stage match, desperate for a win to stay alive in the World Cup. But in the 51st minute, a goal was scored that would send shockwaves across the football world. Japan's Kaoru Mitoma chased down a loose ball at the byline and squared it back into the box, a pass that was then converted by Ao Tanaka. Chaos erupted. From every angle, it looked like the ball had clearly crossed the line, out of play, dead. But after a long VAR check, the goal stood. The reason? A fraction. A sliver of the ball was still above the line, not touching it, but hovering over it. By the rules, that meant it was still in play. But to the watching world, it looked like daylight robbery. Germany were stunned. They won their game 4-2, but it didn't matter. Japan's goal stood, and Germany were eliminated. For the second World Cup in a row, the Giants had fallen. Not just to a team, but to technology. That goal wasn't just a millimeter from elimination. It was the elimination. Spain versus Germany, the handball that broke a nation. The semifinal of Euro 2024. Hosts Germany faced Spain in a titanic clash that had everything: drama, intensity, and controversy. But in the 106th minute, with the score tied at 1-1, came the moment that shook German football. Jamal Musiala fired a shot inside the box. It struck Marc Cucurella's arm. Loud appeals followed. The replays were damning. His arm was outstretched. The ball clearly struck it. But shockingly, no penalty was given. VAR stayed silent. According to UEFA's explanation, Cucurella's arm was deemed to be in a natural position, but to millions watching, it looked anything but. Germany felt robbed. That one decision, that one ignored moment, shifted the momentum. Minutes later, Spain scored. Germany were out. Social media exploded. In a tournament hosted on home soil, Germany's dream was crushed, not just by a goal, but by a decision that may haunt them for years. While VAR is often criticized, there have been moments where it saved the game by ensuring justice was done. Here are two major incidents where VAR played the hero: Man City versus Tottenham. VAR saved Spurs' UCL dream, April 17, 2019. It was the 93rd minute in the second leg of the Champions League quarterfinal. Manchester City had just scored what looked like a historic last-minute winner through Raheem Sterling, sending the Etihad into chaos. Pep Guardiola sprinted down the touchline. The fans erupted. City were going through, or so they thought. Then came the silence. VAR checked the goal. A freeze frame revealed Sergio Aguero was marginally offside in the build-up. The goal was ruled out. From jubilation to devastation in seconds. Tottenham, who had lost 4-3 on the night, went through on away goals thanks to that one VAR intervention. A moment that stunned the world, but got the call right. France versus Australia. VAR awards first ever World Cup penalty, June 16, 2018. In their opening match of the 2018 World Cup, France were struggling to break down a resilient Australian defense. Then, in the 58th minute, Antoine Griezmann darted into the box and was brought down. The referee waved play on. But for the first time in World Cup history, VAR stepped in. After checking the monitor, the referee reversed his decision and pointed to the spot. Griezmann converted the penalty, the first ever awarded by VAR in a World Cup, and France went on to win the match 2-1. That win helped launch a campaign that ended with France lifting the trophy. One decision, one replay, and justice delivered. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more. Watch this video on the screen, it's insane.